This is it, people. This is what you've been waiting for. This is Everyday Celebrity Podcast. The podcast for everyday people with everyday problems, trying to find everyday solutions to accomplish everyday goals. Let's start the show. Welcome to another episode of Everyday Celebrity Podcast, number one podcast in Oakland, number one podcast in the Bay Area. Your host, Jordan Awandi, as you know. And today, we have a special guest. When it comes to big niggas in hip-hop, you think of Big Pun, Biggie, Biz Markie, and you think of Oakland's own Champ Green. Welcome to the show.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How was your day?
Oh, groovy, man. Even better, man, when I'm in the names of them cats, you know?
So you are a music artist. I mean, that's the reason you're on today, but I really don't know anything about you. Don't really know that much about your music, you know what I'm saying? But multiple people have told me that you are someone to interview. So we go... You know what I'm saying? We go dabble into your life and all that stuff, your upbringing.
For sure.
When did you get started in the music industry?
I probably would say maybe probably about 2013 or 12. So I made like a goal for myself. My house had burned down, and I was probably like 29 or 30, and still just just figuring out life. But anyway, I made a goal for myself I was going to do an album, like one project. And I told myself that, I was going to do that and that was going to be it. And now, that's like 8 years down the road, and I'm like maybe 5 or 6 projects in and a few in the clip. So, motherfucker really just thankful to, surpass whatever I thought I was going to.
Your house burned down in Oakland?
Yeah, in North Oakland.
How did that happen?
So I had a conventional oven and I had a roast up.
Wait. Was you trying to deep fry like some turkey or some shit?
Nah. Okay. So I was just fucking with a roast. I had a little roast or whatever, and I had this conventional oven, and so I was using the bathroom, whatever. So I went in the bathroom, do my thing, and then when I came out, the motherfucker house caught on fire. It's like an electrical fire, so the wires went through. I guess the wires was hella bad in the house, so that shit went through the whole house and burnt the whole apartment building down and shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
The whole apartment building.
Yeah.
Did you get in trouble for that?
No, I didn't. Actually, we was able to find out they was in the wrong because, we had
like fucked up wiring or something?
Pretty much. So, that worked out like that. I ended up,
that's crazy.
Being homeless for a year, and my mom had just retired, took an early retirement, so it was like fucked up. So we were just in a motel for some years. Were you able to sue the building for having faulty wiring? Yeah, they gave us some like chump change. We had to split, like, it was crazy. We had to split like 10 bands amongst each other. It was like 4 of us. So we didn't really, I'm thankful to get that. But yeah, that shit they didn't, I guess they had their money hid, but the dad didn't have it in his name, whatever it was. Like, we didn't get no dough up out of it like that. But yeah, and through that, album came out. So yeah.
Well, that was your first album?
Uh-huh.
What was the name of that?
It was called the Chronicles of Elizabeth Sherman.
Who's Elizabeth Sherman?
Elizabeth Sherman is a elementary school I went to.
Oh, okay.
It was the only basic plus school in Oakland. So it was like, it's like imagine being a prep school, all in one. It's like, in a sense, I say they raised some of the greatest motherfuckers that come up out of Oakland. A bunch of smart motherfuckers.
As in who, nigga?
Huh?
Who?
I mean,
Gary Payton or somebody?
No, not Gary Payton. Just real street savvy motherfuckers who kind of famous, in their own right, got a real imprint in the town. Just, I guess you can call them, legends in their own right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But salute to any motherfucker that went to Sherman though. The slam dunk courts.
Where was Sherman at?
It was located right on 55th and Madeira.
What's that? East Oakland?
Yeah, East Oakland. Okay. It's kind of like right. It's kind of like in the Maxwell Park area. So
it's a middle school.
No, it was elementary school.
Oh, elementary. Okay.
Yeah, it was elementary school. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
So you went there. Where did you go to high school?
So I went to high school at Oakland High. I'm an old high player, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was that? Was anyone famous at Oakland High when you was there?
No.
Was Dame Lillard there?
Dame had he hadn't came yet. Yeah, I got a few years on him, so he hadn't slid through yet. But we had a few baseball players before me that came, but nobody that I can just pinpoint that's like, oh man, this motherfucker a star. You know what I mean?
Well, what was high school like for you? Was you like the popular kid?
I was like middle class popular. I put in my work like a 4-year senior. I wasn't like, freshman of the year, nigga, or nothing. But I was constantly putting in my work. So by the time I was a senior, I was the nigga in my own right, man, with my crew, man. Just being a player, fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? When
you were in high school, did you have dreams of college? Was that a obtainable goal for you?
I mean, it could have been, but since Sherman, since high school, since elementary, we just treated work like hustling. It's like, I don't know, how if you can do all your homework at school, they give you the assignment and you do that shit before school over. That way, when you get home, you ain't got to do that shit. So me and my fellas kept that mentality all through my years of schooling. So I could have obtained, college. I thought I was going to go to Duke or something and play hoop or something.
So you wanted to go to college? I
wanted to go. I eventually went to junior college, but I didn't have the motherfucking college dorm experience and shit like that, HBCU game, you know.
So what year did you graduate college? What year did you graduate high school?
96.
96. Uh-huh. And then after you graduated high school, did you go to junior college right after that? Or were you just like...
No, I took a couple of years and just played it off and just trying to figure out, where my life was at or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I always had responsibilities because I had a little brother that's autistic. He like my better half. Like still to this day, I, take care of him. So just figuring shit out and then just trying to figure out life as a, young nigga, in the town. So... Did you ever live elsewhere besides Oakland? Yeah, so I migrated in 96. My mom moved to Hercules. Okay. So she moved to Hercules and I would have to commute, from back and forth. And that's when I started seeing, players from all walks of life. So I had to get on a BART. And I would have to... I don't mean to interrupt you, but being an East Oakland nigga, living in Hercules, like that's like Richmond and shit, right? Or for sure. Close to Richmond. Close to it, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then I know back in the day, Richmond niggas didn't get along with Oakland niggas. Okay. So how was that like? Was you making it known that I'm an East Oakland nigga, but I'm just in Richmond? Or was you just like, I'm not gonna let these niggas know where I'm from? No, for sure. They knew I was from the town because they used to call it the trees. But Hercules was kind of like a melting pot because you had a lot of motherfuckers from the city in there, from the rich in there, some motherfuckers from Vallejo. It's like a little melting pot. However, my little brother went to school in those Richmond areas. So I was able to pick up the slang and also find out, it's players everywhere. It's motherfuckers kicking this game heavy everywhere. So, the rich did me swell from my migration through there, traveling through there, all those little situations, just how they kicked the game. Motherfuckers was yee, and the whole nine and shit like that, or saying, yeah, man, she a chassis, man, just picking up lingo. I was like, oh, okay, this game getting kicked everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it toned down Oakland pride or whatever, to be like, man, Oakland, the best. They got all the shit, still got that pride, but realize that, man, there's players everywhere kicking this game, doing their thing. So, yeah.
Do you think Oakland is, when they say the Bay Area, but the Bay Area consists of a whole bunch of little cities and shit, but do you think Oakland is the number one representation of the Bay Area? Because how when niggas say the East Coast, but they think of New York. They don't think of Jersey, Philly, Maryland and shit.
Well, as I got older and I matured, at first I used to really think, I know it's like they say, if, Tony Bennett got the song, My Heart is in San Francisco,
Yeah.
So if a motherfucker left their heart in San Francisco, they soul in Oakland. You see what I'm saying? So I definitely think we are a heavy influence in this here game when it comes to the Bay Area. So, not taking discredit any other parts of the Bay Area, but yeah, it's a heavy, it's a heavy influence coming from Oakland,
And your first album.
Okay.
Let's talk about that. You had your whole life. Do you think your first album is your best out of all your albums?
I mean, I guess I'm do this artist shit. I think every album I get better at it. It was special to me because first, even with that project, it went. It's special to me because not only it's my baby, but I was able to pull a lot of my producer friends who, wasn't doing music. Wasn't doing music. They had kind of quit rapping for like them to, come together and do production on my album, rhyme on my album. Just a lot of cool shit about that process. And then even with that, I said I was only going to do like 6 songs, and it went from 6 songs to like 16 songs. And all my friends produced and I got verses from all my folks, and that shit was dope. So, it didn't like sell anything in that manner, but it was dope for me to have.
Your first album, what's the mood? Like if someone was to listen to it, like what would be the mood where you would describe it? Is it like some like clubby shit?
Nah, not at all.
Like some like dark shit or like some street shit, some pimping shit? What?
Not at all. It's just I would say storytelling. You know what I'm saying? Just like, some cool ass art to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Without putting too much on it, just like beats, rhymes, and life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like, pretty much just kind of like vibe, mood music, I would say. Yeah.
Do you have a certain producer you like to work with?
Well, my camp, the motherfuckers I fuck with, from the Grand National crew, from SK. I'm working on something crazy with Noble right now. Basta, Monty Draper, crazy, just the whole production crew of Grand National. And then I even have a DJ 12. I do I got crazy projects with him. So I just like to make a marriage with the producer who I'm vibing with at that time to make make a union, a dope shit,
So how many albums do you got out now?
I have right now. I have, I think like 5. About 5, and then I got some in the chamber, like as we speak. So,
out of those 5 albums, which one was the hardest to make?
I would say Beats, Rhymes, and Life, the art of storytelling. That's my second project, actual project. It was about 30 songs. The direction was a little bit scatterbrained everywhere. I had live music. That was produced all by SK.
Why was that so hard to make?
Well, it was like, it wasn't necessarily hard. It was just free, but the fact that I didn't have a direction. I just kind of wanted to tell cool stories.
You didn't have a theme.
I didn't have a theme. Well, my theme was kind of storytelling, but it was just all over the place. I didn't have like a beat direction, so to speak. I just wanted live shit, and I just wanted dope shit.
When you say live, you talking about like a band and shit?
Sort of. I mean, it was just live instrumentation.
Okay.
So guitars live, drums, you know, like raw shit, you know, like, so shit like that.
When you write, right? I'm assuming you write your own shit.
For sure.
What is a thing for you to get over writer's block? How do you get over writer's block?
Like life, I just be like in space with this shit. I write out of air. I don't necessarily like, you know, for example, so like say we're right here and then, you know, this moment right here, you know, if I'm on a BART or something or I'm in an Uber or wherever the fuck I'm doing, you know, a verse may come out the air based on the experience that I've had, and it'll take me down a whole nother musical rabbit hole, you know? So that's how I really fuck around. It's like, it's so many, you know, things that I can think about that, you know, inspire me or that provoke my thought, you know? So.
Do you think Oakland rappers cater to only Oakland audience and that's their downfall?
It depends on what, you know, I also think, you know, it's a variety. I think to put that in one basket would be fucked off. I think it's a variety of talent here and different type of cats who diversify their game. However, it doesn't get exploited because, you know, maybe what's considered, you know, popular or what you go to is pushed. So I don't.
Why do you think most I mean, there's a shit ton of
for sure
Oakland rappers, artists out here, right?
For sure.
But why don't you think they get played in the East Coast or the South or shit like that?
Because it's I guess it's a stereotype, you know. You know, it's like if you're not sounding a certain way or what the trend is, then, you know, it may not get no play. It's like nowadays, it's like a lot of things are more how much do you sound, how much do you copycat or mimic? You know, it's like everybody wants to say, yeah, I'm authentic, but they want to mimic without, you know, it's okay to be influenced, but at the same time, still being able to, you know, bring your own of who you are to the table. But that sometimes get, you know, lost in the sauce when, say, for instance, you know, you may mimic something and it becomes hot. And then now you might be pegged with that. It's like, for example, you know, motherfucker, get typecast. So like, say, for example, you know, Rudy Huxtable. Yeah. Like she never gets a chance to play another role because motherfucker remember her from Rudy. Or even in music, motherfucker do the Bow Wow special. So now when Bow Wow go fuck around.
The fuck is the Bow Wow special?
Well, meaning like, you know, they know him for making the little kitty rhymes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So he never, you know, is going to be able to, you know, it don't matter if he rapping his ass off and blossoms into, you know, who he blossoms into.
But I mean, I understand that too. But you know why people think of Bow Wow like that is because when he came out, he was talking like a little kid. For sure. And then Chris, like take Chris Brown, for example. When Chris Brown came out, the nigga was 15 years old, but he was talking on some grown up shit. He was that first single that he came out with Jules Santana. Yeah. That was like some like, yo, girl, come here. I'm going to grind on you and shit. Sure. He was talking some grown man shit. From the gate. Exactly. So it wasn't like he was talking like, oh, I want to take you to the park and hold hands. So as he grew up, his audience, like it was grown people listening to him then when he first came out, and there's grown niggas listening to him now. So it didn't have Bow Wow, there was little kids listening to him, and then now they're like, oh, nigga, I'm not listening. I'm not driving down the street bumping no Bow Wow. I don't give a fuck how much he cusses, nigga. You feel me? Yeah. So I do think that's like your downfall when you're like a child fucking star. Yeah. If you come out the gate, because I don't know any child rapper that started off like that and now is like considered where grown niggas is like bumping them. Can you?
Nah. Because even when you look at Wayne, he had flair. Like, even if he didn't cuss, he still had swag enough to be like.
Talking about Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So he never. Lil Wayne came out like, you know, some hood shit, nigga.
Yeah, but he didn't cuss though. And he had swag enough to where the age bracket was enough to be like, okay, kids fucking with him, but young adults fuck with him. So he kind of wasn't like typecast. Yeah. You know,
and when Lil Wayne first came out, you would never think that this nigga was. I mean, just by the sound of his voice, you probably would. But the shit he was talking about, it was like old hood niggas, dope dealing, and all that shit. That's what he was talking about.
You know, and he made it in an older. He made it seem in a cooler way.
Yeah.
You know, so
okay. Who's your favorite artist from the Bay?
From the Bay?
Yeah.
I don't really have a favorite. It's like I like to fuck with the buffet table, right? So I like a plethora of artists. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, from the new ones to the old ones, depending on, you know, what's my mood that day. But I just always like to stay tapped in. But I don't have like a direct favorite, even as far as, you know, motherfuckers say, who's your favorite rapper? And it's like, I can't say that either. Like, I just like, you know, I like the game, you know.
Do you think, who do you think is the most influential of like the Bay Area? Like, for example, when you think of New York, you think of like Jay-Z, Nas, and then when you think of like Texas, you think of UGK, like
Scarface.
Yeah, when you think of Chicago, you think of fucking Chief Keef, Kanye. So who in the Bay Area do you think is like the most influential, or just like when you think of Bay Area rap?
Oh, you got
whose name pops up?
You gotta say, Shoten Fody. You know what I'm saying?
Shoten Fody? Okay.
Yeah, you know, Shoten Fody. And then if you go down the line, you know, later, you know, you got to say Fab, you know, but even before them, you got the Hyro, or you got, you know, Richie Rich, you know, you can even put Master P on an honorable mention because he kind of bubbled from this way. But yeah, you know, I would say.
You consider Master P Bay Area?
Well,
I know the nigga started here, but you know what I'm saying, but
I mean, you know, it's
his sound is not Bay Area.
Definitely not, but you know, the game he got, I kind of count as his honorable mention because you know, he took it in, you know.
You might as well say Pac then.
For sure, Pac this way. Yeah. I mean, he let it be known. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, you know, I got the game from Oakland. You know, his big homies was Richie Rich, and, you know, so, you know, those are honorary mentions, you know.
Do you think pimping is a big part of Oakland rap?
Well, it's in the culture. I mean, it's, you know, like, I mean, that's what we like, you know, grew up on, you know, even if, you know, we wasn't pimping. I mean, it was like, you know, in our talk and just how we went about our mannerisms. It was just, you know, players. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Show said, ain't nothing but gangsters and players in here. It can't be a fake nigga staying out here. You know, and just in the culture, what it was like, you know, like just up the way in Vallejo, you had Rosebud, you know what I'm saying? And then you had the Ward brothers, you know, Phil Mo Slim, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, the Ronnie Newts, whatever. But it was a, you know, pimping was a strong culture back in the day that we were embedded with. It's like, so imagine you got pimping and you got the Panthers, you know, and all those things are, you know, impregnating the culture that, you know, that we formed to be in this nation.
Do you think those two are equally important in Oakland history?
I mean, equally, maybe not, but they're definitely important because that's what we birthed, you know.
Yep.
That's what came about. So, and now is, you know, as I look at just the way we empower ourselves, just even with the words we display now, you know, now pimping ain't just, you know, pimping on a bitch. You know, now it's like shit, pimping yourself to go on and get on the hoe stroll, your work or whatever it is you do, and being the best hoe you can on that stroll as you pimping yourself. So you the pimp and a hoe. However, you know, just like motherfucking power themselves with the word nigga. You know, so now it's just, you know, taking the game that you got and being able to boss up and upgrade that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
How many hoes have you pimped in your life?
None. None. I ain't a pimp. I'm a wordsmith.
You're a wordsmith? Explain to the people what a wordsmith is.
Well, I just play with the lingo.
That's a characteristic of a pimp, is it not? Getting your words out, talking fast. I'm saying, talking to a female so fast that she's so flabbergasted with the language, and she like, damn.
I guess that's.
I don't know what you're saying, but I like it. You know what I'm saying?
It's it's sweet music to the ears, though. I guess it could be considered as charismatic or manipulative. It's heavy game in the ism, though. If you listen, shit, but it's all biodegradable. You know what I mean? You feel me?
Is that an important factor when you make music?
Talking that shit like that?
Yes.
For me, because I used to watch the slick motherfuckers talk. Like, motherfuckers used to be on the bus playing 3-Car Molly, you know what I'm saying? Or OG pimp that, used to have it, or a motherfucker that, was a D-boy that used to have it, and now he ain't got it no more, but he still got his mind, and he's still talking that slick ass shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he pouring into you that slick ass shit. Yeah, so man, go on and do that shit, man. Be all you can be, man. A, B, C, and D, man. And you know what I'm saying? Just whatever. And it was motivating at the same time, though. So it's just really depending on how you digested that game and regurgitated it. You know what I mean?
Do you think pimping now is different than back in the day pimping?
For sure.
Has it changed?
Well, now it's on the internet.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And it's a little bit different now. And,
do you think women, do you think pimps are like basically on the verge of extinction? Because, women nowadays, they're realizing, I don't need this nigga.
Yeah, I can renegade.
I can put up OnlyFans, or I can do all this other shit myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't need the nigga right no more to like set up dates and shit.
Yeah.
So do you think pimping is on the verge of extinction?
Pimping in that aspect, maybe, yeah, but the actuality of pimping, nah. That's gonna continue to go on. It's just been remixed and reflipped, in different ways and manners and channels that you can, you can do it in.
Well, let's talk about you're in a group called Grand National, right?
For sure.
When did this come about? How did you meet this group? Tell me the history.
Oh, so we've all mutually known cats, mutually known each other. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not just all work with each other at the same time. So Irk decided to put out like I think a group chat of all the dope motherfuckers he fuck with.
Irk?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Formerly known as Irk, but Kevin
Irk the
Allen.
Jerk?
Yeah, Irk the Jerk. Okay. Formerly known as Kevin Allen. Formerly known as Irk the Jerk, but Kevin Allen right now.
So Kevin Allen was Irk the Jerk.
Kevin Allen is Irk the Jerk.
Okay.
Or was Irk the Jerk.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So he put the Batman call out, and I guess that got things going and conversations going, and my buddy SK, they were just spearheading things at his lab at the Slackwagon Studios, and motherfuckers was showing up. So I happened to come at the tail end a little bit. They had a Friendsgiving maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. So I was just coming in there, SK told me to pull up. I pull up, not knowing what was becoming of nothing. I ain't knowing nothing, and we vibe. We have some of that good Southern cafe on the table. We eat shit up, fuck with it. Come back next Thursday. Bam, we come back next Thursday. We record. So I never left after that. We bang out 2 or 3 songs. The next, other cats start coming through, like the famous battle rap legend Passwords. So bam, he slide through, and then I see Brookfield Deuce. I see Black Achilles. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Black Achilles. Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? I see all these great individuals, man, and some I had heard of but never worked with. And
so was this a group that just happened to form, or was these niggas chosen to be in the group?
I think it happened to perform. It's it's almost like the motherfucker trying out for the team, and the motherfuckers tried out. The motherfuckers that was here dedicated to trying out for the team is on the team. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? To my knowledge, you know what I'm saying?
So how many people can literally say that
they Grand National?
That they're Grand National. I'm not talking about niggas that just be in the studio. How many niggas can definitely say I am a Grand National member? How many?
Shit. Probably maybe about when we count producers and engineers and shit like that, and the whole.
I mean, just anyone who can say I'm a part of this group. I'm not I'm not friends with this nigga who's in the group. I'm talking about who are really in the group.
Okay. If I count the producers and
speaking of Mike, nigga. Speaking of Mike.
Okay. Yeah. If I count producers, and I would say about 20. It's like
20 members
in Grand National. If I'm counting producers, photographers, videographers, like 20.
So Grand
MCs. If I break it down to MCs, it's probably like just off my head, maybe 8, 9. But if I add the females, which is Jane and Kate, so that's like 10, 11. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, I would say so.
So who gives the, like, let's say a random nigga like that be rapping and be like, yo, I want to be a part of the Grand National. I want to be in this group. Can he just walk up and be like, yo, nigga, I'm in Grand National now? Or is it like a process? Does he have to meet with like the head of Grand National? Is there a head of Grand National?
Well, I don't think it's a head. It's a collective. However, I think we'd be definitely open to, with collaborative, motherfuckers, because that's what it is. It's like it's like a real production company. It's like a lot of moving parts. So, yeah.
But the creator of Grand National is Kevin Allen.
I would say so.
Okay.
I would say so. Yeah. I think this was his brainchild. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So do you the two females in the group, what are they? What are they? Hip hop artists or are they singers? What?
R&B.
R&B.
Jane Hancock. She just matter of fact, that algorithm out is right now. That Snoop Dogg. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
she's on that.
Yeah, she signed with Def Jam.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So that just came out the other day. Yep, and then Kate Lamont. They're very they very dope.
She's a white girl, right?
Yeah.
But everyone else in the group is black?
Yeah.
How does she finagle that?
Well, it's different. Like, she's a part of like her, Monty and Noble have a group. Mm-hmm. And so it's like I say, moving parts. So it might be a producer with 2 artists. Mm-hmm. Or you might spin off and do a solo with this artist. So it's like we all are like different solo artists. So we just happen to form like Voltron around this moment.
So it's not Grand National is not a record label.
No, it's more so like a production company.
Okay.
A collective, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
what year did you join the group?
I would probably say the year before COVID hit. So if COVID hit in 2 years ago?
Yeah.
So 2 years ago, I would probably say the year before that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. That's. Do
you think it was a blessing?
For sure.
Okay.
Most definitely, because at that time I wasn't I was working like 2 jobs, so I wanted to get back in the lab, and I had music. I was trying to just figure stuff out, but what I'm saying, work call, so I was able to do my get work, put food on the table. So I was happy at that, but at the same time I was itching to get back in the lab, but to figure out just figuring shit out, So it was a blessing like that because it got my engine going back. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then also being around a bunch of other collective individuals, got my gears going and shit. So, yeah, that shit was dope.
Have you ever done a song with Kevin Allen?
Yeah, for sure. Off his project, the Kevin Allen Experience.
Do you think you rap better than that nigga?
I don't compare like that. Yeah, I don't get it all that. Yeah. No,
You trying to that's your politically correct answer?
For sure. I don't count the motherfucker bars. It's motherfucker raw. I don't, motherfucker be like, yeah, man, that nigga ate me on that, or I ate him on that. I don't keep score. I ain't the referee, man. Mm-hmm. But I do let the resume speak for itself. So, that's all.
So you got new shit coming out? You working on something new?
Yeah, I am. I got a few projects coming. I have coming soon. I have it's called Introverted Extroverts: The Life and Times of the Audio Art Dealers. That's coming with DJ Basta. And I just dropped a project last year, the Agape Elephant in the Room, produced by Basta. So yeah, I got some cool shit coming this year. Or next year. Or this year and next year.
Okay.
Yeah. So
when was the first time you realized
that I was raw in the motherfucker? No,
but when was the first time you realized, I can take this rap shit seriously? I mean, because everyone makes a song here and there, but no one is like, no one is walking around saying I do this for a living. Yeah, for sure. So I was damn near in Rap Anonymous for Hilly. I didn't tell motherfuckers I even rap even after I dropped a couple projects, because I just didn't want to have that type of, everybody, I rap, buy my CD. So I didn't want to have that type of stigma. So I would, I guess I was in denial for a while, although I was making music. So I say maybe when I hooked up with SK, like, probably 2012. I had featured on songs before, like, with Young Gully and the Young Hustlers. I had featured on shit, but I wasn't as taking it as serious until I guess I did my full project myself. So I guess that was in my 30s, but at 17 I knew I could rhyme and I could freestyle. I thought I was hot shit though younger. I was like, hey man, if a motherfucker ain't signing me, if Timberland or Puff ain't signing me from Free Me freestyling and talking all this shit, then I ain't worrying about none of that bullshit. I thought I was hot shit, but it took 13 years later to, the shit actually to come, to fruition, to be like, oh yeah. So have you ever thought about giving up? Like, has there ever been a time where, I don't think this music is not doing what I wanted it to do, so you're like, okay, I'm gonna stop. Has there ever been a time when you were thinking about that? Not really. Cause I guess I look at this rap shit, to me, it's like, where, some cats, they can do the LeBron James special and go straight out of high school and go to the league. Motherfucker like me, work, do whatever, how he got to live, get it how he live. So I got to take a class day by day to get my degree. So, it may take a motherfucker 12 years to get their degree and their doctorate and all that shit. But, the Nobel Peace Prize coming, the plaques is coming. So your message to niggas is just keep striving. Yeah, man, the turtle want to race around this motherfucker, man. And the turtle didn't win looking and worrying about what the rabbit was doing. All the motherfucker did was stay the course. Yeah. So what are some of the things, what are some hard things about making music industry, do you think? Wait, say it again, I couldn't hear you. What are some things that are like hard to fucking do about the music industry? Well, it's the fact that, man, this game is really high school musical game. I mean, it's like post office, it's like high school popular cool kids table. It's all that shit. Like a bunch of politics. Yes, definitely. So to the point to where it's just like, you don't want to fake kick it, but a lot of motherfuckers want to, fake kick it. You know what I'm saying? In order to get where they got to go. And I guess that's cool if you can muster, that stamina to do that shit. But, I think I find that kind of,
tiresome, to fake kick it like that. And then it's just, a lot of I realize also this game, a lot of motherfuckers been scoring from this game to where it's like, it's almost like, I don't know if you familiar with Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
When motherfucker put that ring on, motherfucker go crazy and shit.
Yeah.
That's how this game go, blood.
Okay.
Motherfucker put that ring on and go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it takes a king motherfucker like my nigga Frodo. It takes a motherfucker like him, man, to keep shit rocking around this motherfucker, man.
You talking about staying humble or like?
Yeah,
okay.
just that. And before you won't lose your top, man, because this game spits you out. They damn near spit you out before you can even get started. And I came in at a more mature age, but at the same time, man, motherfucker put that ring on, be going crazy. And it be
keep going.
Whatever level of success a motherfucker obtain, but motherfucker put that ring on, be losing it.
Have you ever met a nigga who you thought like, yo, this cool, I like this nigga, and then when you actually met him, started working with him, nigga was totally different than what you thought?
I guess you could say so. Not really, because I really don't get too, I don't really get too engulfed in a motherfucker. I just kind of, as open I am, I'm still closed. So it's like I be, I just try to, read the signs and the vibes and kind of, pay attention. Kind of, I don't try to invest too much into that. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just, score my 20 points and then walk off the court and go back home. Do what I'm supposed to do and, keep it pushing. That way, you have a better understanding on what you need to be doing.
Yeah.
So you don't get distracted, because there's a lot of distraction in this shit too. So,
Do you have someone on your like wish list to work with?
Not really. Everybody who I ain't work with, I can't really, like I said, again, like my shit like a buffet table, man. I'm like smorgasbord with the extension cords. You feel what I'm saying? With the 3-prong cord, man, to keep shit rocking around this motherfucker. So, I just be appreciative of the motherfuckers who I do able to come across that I probably didn't think I was gonna come across that I do. So not offhand, but I want to work with everybody, so to speak, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I don't have like the bucket list.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you grow up with both your parents?
I didn't. I grew up with moms.
Moms?
Yeah, she raised 5 boys.
Okay.
In East Oakland. Yeah.
Okay. What does mom do?
Mom just regular everyday celebrity, just regular everyday people. Yeah, but just regular people. God-fearing young lady, like 5'4".
Still alive?
Still alive. You know what I'm saying? She run a retirement game, and I be serving her I get her a check every month, man, out of my pocket, man. So she be running a retirement game to the fullest.
You guys close?
Hell yeah, that's my folks. She fuck with it. Real player in the game, man. I just value her wisdom, and who she is, you know what I'm saying? What's crazy is she didn't even, she don't fuck with the rap. Like, Christian, she, whole 9, 8, but as I've evolved and shit, she's like, okay, your words is powerful, son.
So she listens to your music?
She don't necessarily listen to my music. She may watch the videos when they come out. She also, so my words be spoken words. I be turning them, so if like my words, that I rhyme, I be, at spoken word nights or whatnot, spitting shit, right? So sometimes she done popped up on me where it's a Black History situation or something, or whatever little event I was at, and she'd come watch me get down, and she'd just be really impressed by the power behind the shit I'm talking. So to see those things, man, motherfucker be really appreciative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I appreciate Mom Deuce for that, though.
So she raised 5 boys.
Sure.
Do you think, even though she raised you,
for sure,
do you think a woman can teach
Hell no.
a man to be a man.
Hell no. And then she'll even say that. And it's just some shit now that it's like a process is like just relearning some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like she was quick to let me know, shit, she can't tell me how to be a man. She could, you know, give me the tools and pointers from a woman's aspect, but I had to go buy that game. I had to go learn that. You know what I'm saying? I had to go unlearn shit that, you know, maybe the line that she was pushing, but she didn't know no better because she's only coming from this aspect. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times with you have loss of father figure or role model in that form, you got to go buy that game elsewhere. So you may buy it from the pimps, the D-boy, the hustling motherfuckers, your peers, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who, you know, or the music that you listen to. So it was just a long road and niggas still figuring out and having to filter shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, so.
Did you have a male figure growing up?
I mean, I had my older brothers and shit, but shit, them motherfuckers trying to figure that shit out too. You know what I'm saying? And just evolving as a man, you know what I'm saying? Just learning a lot of shit just as far as, you know, how motherfuckers pop CEO, generational wealth and the whole nine. But if you don't have no lineage of the game, you know, it's kind of hard when a motherfucker saying all you know in front of you is shit, man, the light's about to get cut off or check the check game. You know, so you grow up with that in you, or just the fact of, you know, you may not have the family reunion game to where it's, hey, I'm going to see all my family in the South. So you may not have your family may go from here to Hayward and you can count them on your hand. You know what I'm saying? And you may not have that, you know, it's like, it's a privilege. You know, when we break down the word privilege, I know we like pop every day. Hey man, white privilege, blah, blah, but what about the privilege that one individual have? You know, so if you got the privilege of love, that can open you up to a door of whole other shit. So I just be looking at that as a whole, blood. So, you know, it's like realizing that shit, man, a lot of shit a motherfucker don't got a head start in. But I realize I do. Like I always point this out to my mom. I said, man, you could have got over me I know, man, you know, you got over me on a welfare check, man. You know, you didn't give me my proper cut of this motherfucker, right? I ain't mad at you on that though, right?
Yeah.
But look though, I said the best thing that you could have ever did was introduce me to God, blood. I'm cool with that, man.
So you're religious?
Oh yeah, I mean spiritual, you know, I don't, like everybody walk of life, you know, everybody gotta, you know, walk their own green mile because it's personal. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
what's the difference between being religious and being spiritual?
Well, I think religion is man-made, you know, I mean, which is, you know, religion is just boom, this is what this is, you know, but spirituality is, you know, between you and your God, and your creator, to where it's behind closed doors, man, what a motherfucker doing when the lights off, you know what I'm saying, or just whatever, you know what I'm saying, you know, so I just think it's definitely a difference, but, you know, religion, you can just play it off and, you know, just like motherfucker, hey, I'm the mayor, man, but the motherfucker getting their dick sucked behind the door, and then you convict the other motherfucker who got his dick sucked and saying whatever, but it's, oh, I'm the mayor, title. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, so, you know, that's the way I see this whole shit, you know.
Did you grow up going to church?
Hell yeah, man. You know, that was a focal point, and even learning some things, even me and my mom, we would have agreements, you know, agree to disagree on stuff. Because as you start seeing stuff about life and just how the game getting kicked, you're like, oh, okay, well, I see it like this. But the basis, it was support. And when I started being able to learn the game for myself, I applied it and just applied it to my life and weigh it on the mental scale of life and see if it come out right. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think you're a type of person who questions everything?
I don't know if I say I question everything. However, you know, I be having to weigh a lot of shit out. You feel what I'm saying? To make sure it's like, okay, do this way right for me, you know. Sometime a nigga didn't trick the traditional special and just took it and ran with it and had to go back and refresh his memory. Like, wait, hold on, why I'm doing it like this? Let me rewind and see why am I doing it like this. You know what I'm saying? You know, because sometimes, you know, traditions need to be broke. You see what I'm saying? So you can go on and, you know, elope with something new and improved. You feel what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, you know, but this should be a balance though. You know what I'm saying?
Do you, Are you into politics?
Nah, not really. I mean, but it is politics as usual. Motherfuckers still getting pinched on their ass like their granny used to do them. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know how this shit go, man. You know what I'm saying, though? Shit, man. Marion Barry got caught smoking coke in the thing, man, with the hoes, man. And came back and came to mayor again. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, shit, man. You know, shit.
What do you think about the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict?
Oh, bruh. Oh, when he shoot the motherfucker?
Yes.
Yeah, man. I mean, that shit crazy, man. Shit, I mean, you see how the game go, man. Motherfucker do the crying game, man. You know what I'm saying? And with the color of his skin, motherfucker got a chance to win. You see what I'm saying?
Did you used to get in trouble when you were a youngster?
Oh, yeah, I was a mischievous slick nigga. I mean, nigga wore bifocal glasses and, you know, I peeped the game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would, you know.
What's the worst thing you did when you were a kid?
What's the worst thing I did as a kid? Let's see. I remember my brother wouldn't let me go outside. No, he let me go outside, and I wasn't supposed to go outside. He let me go outside to play kickball. I went outside to play kickball. And I fucked around and broke the motherfucking window.
That's the worst thing, nigga. Everybody breaks windows.
Well, yeah, man, but I got my ass beat. Everybody don't get their ass beat with the extension
cord. You didn't steal no car. You ain't robbed no store, nothing?
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, man, yeah. Oh, well, okay.
So you was a good kid. Now you talking about going outside, kicking a ball. You didn't intentionally want to break the window. Nigga.
No, but I broke it.
Accident.
But that ass whooping, man, was intentional. Motherfucker, hey, with the motherfucking extension cord. A lot of motherfuckers steal cars, man. Go to your granny house and niggas was getting their ass beat, man.
I used to do way more worse shit than that.
Well, shit, man. Well, you know, you exception to the rule around this motherfucker. So okay, I'll tell you what. Another thing. Let me see. Okay, my little brother autistic. I got in trouble. I used to go to Mervin's and shit, right? Niggas start getting good at the game. My auntie worked at Mervin, so I would be changing tags on the motherfucking merchandise. So I would be swiping shit clearance. So one day, nigga, I whipped that up. Boop, I did that, and then one day I was able to take the motherfucking little things that blow up on you, the little
ink things.
Yeah, the ink things. Man, I did that. I paid for my other shit. Did that. I tucked some shoes. Nigga, the motherfucking law prevention, whatever the fuck people
Loss prevention.
Yeah, man, they came out and busted a nigga, man, and I had little bro with me. And then they arrested little bro with me. And I had to call, you know what I'm saying? I really felt bad at that. Oh, I also called a case too, man. A case with my little brother. Now check this out. I only had like a half ounce of weed. So it was a foreign exchange student asking me for a lighter. This is where the new Parish at, but it's the old Jimmy's though, right? So I'm down the street at the store by the old Jimmy's. Motherfucker asked me for a lighter. Bam. I give a motherfucker the lighter, you know, to light their cigarette, go about their business. The motherfucker a foreign exchange student, you know. So boop, he do that. Bam. I go about my way. You know what I'm saying? I light my blunt. I'm commissioned to walk, you know. So I got, you know, a few little sacks on me or whatever, like a half ounce bagged up. And then I guess, you know, it was one of those Tuesdays and Thursdays sweep things. Man, them motherfuckers came out so fast, they had thought I had served a motherfucking foreign exchange student. I'm like, damn, wrong place, wrong time. That was another time. Man, they arrested me and Lil Bro. Lil Bro can't speak, so I'm looking like, damn, ain't nothing I can do. So then, you know, they took me to jail. But my little brother, you know, my mom and my brother came, and my mom was just pleading like such and such. And, you know, I just hated that to be like that. But probably that's about it, you know. And as far as a kid, you know what I'm saying? But other shit as I got older, you know, I plead the fifth with a fifth. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, I mean it is fucked up that
niggas
was getting arrested for fucking weed back in the days. But we all know the history of that.
For sure. For sure.
So where do you your music career, where do you see this going, or where do you want it to go?
I just want to. I mean, I just really want to. I just want to be able to have a bigger platform, I guess, and just take it there. You know what I mean? Whatever that entails, man. I know it's a lot of sacrifice you got to do with this music shit. Like, you know, you hear motherfucker like, hey, man, I've been on the road for the last 20 years, man. I didn't get a chance to see my kid grow up. You know, I don't know if I like being at home with my family. So, you know, it's a balance. So it's like, it's pros and cons to this shit. You know what I'm saying? You may not be on, you know, the road getting all your bread, but you at home to see your folks unwrap their motherfucking gifts and shit. So,
yeah.
But for the most part, if I just want to be successful, man, if it's lucrative enough, a nigga could really eat and live on this shit, hell yeah, man, sign me up, man, and I can enjoy life on the house.
What's the definition of success to
you? Shit, right now. I mean, me right now. Being able to do it at my terms. You know what I'm saying? You know, being able to make music with creative, dope motherfuckers without it being a pressure or forcing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I like that.
Are you an independent artist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather stay independent or sign to a major label?
If it made sense to get up to that other level, man, hell yeah, I don't mind kicking down the door. If it made sense, you know, I don't think I have a problem with that. You know, because I know a lot of times we'll talk about 360 deal and this and that, but a lot of times everybody's lifestyle ain't built on, you know, okay, X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? For example, like, you know, some motherfuckers need all those situations to, you know, hey, y'all gonna get a piece of everything, but actually y'all gonna be, you know, promoting everything.
Yeah. You
know, a lot of motherfuckers shit ain't built like that. Some motherfuckers is really like, man, I eat shit, sleep, everything, music. To where it's okay for sure. That may not be your thing because, you know, you doing all this shit yourself, but the motherfucker who wear about 30 hats, he might need a little help around this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, so I'm not tripping as long as it makes sense for me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's not like a extra stress. You know, a nigga pulling out whatever else hair he got on top of his head, stuff like that, you know. Other than that, nigga ain't really tripping, bud.
Let's say you get signed. I mean, you got $1 million.
Okay.
What's the first thing you're doing?
Oh man. Oh shit, man. I'm a for sure. You know, rainy day, put something away. I'm a for sure honor God by like sliding, you know, my distribution through the community some type of way. You know, whatever that means, whether it be providing jobs, put some type of food on the table. That's just my motto anyway. That's how a nigga live by. You know what I'm saying? And just really being able to empower. Taking my power that I have to empower. Even right now, nigga take his power to God to empower. You know? So, yep, that's what a nigga gonna do. And get right back to the basics around this motherfucker though. Feel me? For real.
All right, well, tell the people where they can hear your music and what you got coming in 2022.
Okay, yeah, man. Champ Green, man. I'm on the motherfucking Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Champ Green, Twitter, Champ Green 09, I think. Facebook, Champ Green, and just Champ Green, man. I ain't LinkedIn, but I'm tapped in. You see what I'm saying? And that's about it. And I got some nice cool shit coming in the first quarter 2022, man. Just, you know, be a lookout, man, and don't be afraid to spread the word and the verbs, man. You know what I mean? That's all, man. Cash up around this motherfucker. I love you, blood.
How much do you charge for a feature?
Oh man, we'll work with budgets, man. We ain't hating like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit, whatever your budget, you know, is, you know, respectful. We both trying to win. Let's get in and win.
What's the most you got for a feature?
I probably got about 800.
800?
Yeah. And that was out of love.
So what was the proudest, your whole music career, what's the one thing that you're most proud of?
The most thing I'm probably proud of is my niggas handing me cash to be like, hey, blood, we ain't tripping off the, like, we gonna hand you the bread. Like, for my niggas to hand me the bread, that believe in me, like, just ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like, hand me the dough, like, you know, like, they support me regardless. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I got people who, you know, really care about me. So when my album come out, you know, my other nigga was like, man, I'm gonna listen to that shit on YouTube for free, man, and I'm gonna give you 100. I got a few niggas who, you know, actually did that, and I value that. I be valuing that shit, and being able to, you know, rock. A nigga Irk brought me out to my first sold out show, or my first out show I ever been a part of. That also the Grand National show that was sold out. That it fell on my birthday, which was just last August.
Where was that at?
That was at the New Parish.
Okay.
Right when, you know, they said, okay, man, motherfucker start back performing and shit. So, yeah, those are some definitely highlights, man. And just, you know, being around, you know, building with my niggas, man, my Regulars Only crew. Just fucking with it, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do you have a groupie experience? Like after this Grand National, so do you have
like if I just ran little bras and shit.
Little broad in the back, you know what I'm saying? Get a little thing.
But
are you saying no because you have a girl, or are you just saying
I have a girl, but
so that's the reason you're saying no?
No. I just ain't had that experience yet.
Never.
Man. No, I ain't had that.
Never had a bitch be like, yo, let me suck you up. Like,
let me give you the rice cake with the high stakes. Nah, I ain't had that just yet. I haven't had that just yet, but I have had some definite benefits of rapping and shit like that. When it comes to that motherfucker at the side gate, like, hey man, I got
been like, yo nigga, yo bitch, I'm with Kevin Allen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, let me go to the bathroom with you.
Never like that, but a motherfucker to say, hey man, this dispensary right here, man, and check this out, man. You know what? Say these 2 words, man, and we're gonna drop this motherfucker on you like a hot. Right there, man. I didn't have that, lucrative experience, and that shit worked out really, really sweet.
How long you and your girl been together?
I've been in the game 10 years with her.
10 years. Mm-hmm. You got kids?
Nah, I'm Rolling Stone Dow Jones.
Rolling Stone Dow Jones?
For sure.
What's that mean? You shooting blanks?
Nah, where I lay my hat is my home, man. I'm on tour with this game.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's all.
Ain't no bigger stories in Horizon with you and her. You know what I'm saying? You getting down on one knee with the Boski?
Oh, and Jagged Edge the game? Well, not really right now. I'm just taking my time. You know, I'm just living life, man.
You know she down with that with 4 flats?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
You know, she respect the game.
Have you ever cheated on her? She don't listen to the show, nigga. So you can tell the truth.
Nope. Black men don't cheat.
Yeah. That is true. That is true.
You feel me?
I'm African, so I'm different.
You feel me?
So, anything else you want to mention to the people? This shit get heard around the world, nigga.
I know, for sure, you know man.
Talk to the niggas in London.
Okay, man. Right, well, check this out, man. Just spread the motherfucking word, man. Champ Green, man. Often heard and always seen around this motherfucker, man. And that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Love your neighbor, man, and don't be a hater, man. And stay fucking with the players, man. That's it, man. Everyday celebrity, man. Spitting game like longevity. On this motherfucking podcast. Free at last. So Martin Luther King, me, nigga.
Do you got any performances coming up?
Not at the moment. But shit changes every minute and every second around this motherfucker. So yeah, to be continued.
All right, word. Well, thank you, Champ Green, for blessing me with the presence. I mean, it was good to get to know you, and everybody go on Instagram, support his. Well, first of all, where can niggas hear your music?
I guess all the little regular, little corporate little sites and shit. Spotify, Apple and shit. iTunes and all that shit.
Okay.
Can I say Napster just for the fuck of it? No, I'm fucking with you. I just
Napster still out there?
Nah, I don't. I'm not even tapped in. I just wanted to say that shit. Yeah.
So everybody go on, you know what I'm saying, his socials. Follow him, support him. You know what I'm saying? All you artists who want to tap in with a real one.
Please do.
Hit him up, you know what I'm saying?
Please do.
He'll work with you on features, that's what he say.
Please do.
But make sure you ain't no weak ass shit. You know
Please do.
And this is Everyday Celebrity Podcast. We are out.
Yes, sir.
You.